Miss Hirschler. Today we're going to learn how to weld a fusion corner together using the oxyacetylene welding process. Now you may be thinking to yourself, what is a fusion corner anyway? No, I'm not talking about food like a fusion corner restaurant that specializes in mixing different cuisines together. I'm talking about a oxy-fuel welded fusion corner. This is a weld where two different pieces of metal meet together at a 90-degree angle, forming an L shape. The edges are then joined together without any filler metal. Make sure you have all your proper PPE on, and let's get started. Before we get started, set up your work area. Today we will be using a fire brick to keep the metal from heating up the rest of the table, 14 gauge material, and an oxyacetylene torch with a single aught welding tip. Once your work area is set up, light the torch, find neutral flame, and let's roll. First begin by tacking both pieces of metal together. Simply do this by melting the very edges of each piece and watch the two come together. This side gave me a little bit more trouble. If that hole continued to grow, you can simply take a drop of filler metal and dip it on the very edge to complete a tack. Now that the two pieces are tacked together, begin heating the tack on the right-hand side of the project. Heat the tack long enough to allow the molten puddle to begin to form. Slowly begin to push that puddle with the heat of the torch to join both pieces of metal together. While pushing the puddle, either use a back and forth motion to guide that puddle or a small circular motion, whichever is most comfortable to you. Remember, oxyacetylene is the oldest and longest process. Take a breath, take your time, and use the heat to push that puddle so both pieces of metal fuse together. And there you have it. Here is the finished product. Now you know how to weld a fusion corner using the oxyacetylene welding process. Happy practicing! Thanks for watching!